What if a single moment changed everything? On September 11, 2001, it did. American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, taking 125 lives. Today, we explore this tragic event and its consequences. Flight 77 took off from Washington Dulles International Airport. It was headed to Los Angeles. On board were 59 passengers and 5 hijackers. Shortly after takeoff, the hijackers seized control of the plane. They redirected Flight 77 back towards Washington, D.C. The flight path was startlingly close to key landmarks. The Pentagon, America's military headquarters, was in their sights. As the flight approached, air traffic control lost track of it. No one anticipated such a catastrophic attack. In just 30 minutes, the plane reached the Pentagon. The aircraft struck the western side at nearly 530 miles per hour. The impact caused a massive explosion. Fire engulfed the building, collapsing part of it. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. They faced a chaotic and dangerous situation. This tragedy caused immense loss. It changed national security policies forever. The Pentagon needed to strengthen its defenses. Security measures were revised across the nation. Our example here underscores the importance of vigilance. Before the attacks, security protocols had gaps. Afterward, the government invested heavily in aviation safety. In summary, Flight 77's tragic strike on the Pentagon changed history. The day turned into a wake-up call for the nation. Now, we must remember those lost that day. Stay informed and engaged about aviation safety. Share this video to raise awareness and honor their memory. As the world grappled with the aftermath, families mourned their loved ones lost in the attack, forever changed by the sudden absence. Memorials sprang up across the country, bearing witness to a collective grief that united communities, illustrating the profound impact of that single moment. The resilience of the American spirit shone through in the faces of those who vowed to remember, ensuring their memories would never fade. Schools held special assemblies, reminding students of the importance of unity and courage in the face of adversity. Discussions on how to cultivate peace and understanding became essential in classrooms everywhere. Security at airports transformed, making thorough screenings a new norm for travelers. Law enforcement agencies enhanced collaboration to tackle potential threats more effectively. The nation, shaken but determined, began to heal, fostering a spirit of resilience amidst tragedy. Each year, as the anniversary of that fateful day approaches, the nation pauses to reflect, honoring the sacrifices made and vowing to safeguard freedom. In doing so, Americans aim to ensure that history never repeats itself. The legacy of June 2002 continues to resonate, driving future generations to prioritize togetherness in the pursuit of a safer world. In the years that followed, this tragic event became a pivotal moment in American history, inspiring a strengthened commitment to peace and vigilance. Citizens rallied together, hosting events to raise funds for victims' families while honoring the lost with moments of silence. Such acts of solidarity became symbols of hope, reminding the nation of the strength found in unity. Political leaders proposed legislation aimed at enhancing national security and preventing future attacks, with bipartisan support highlighting the collective desire for safety. Additionally, organizations dedicated to conflict resolution emerged, encouraging dialogue across boundaries, seeking to foster understanding amidst diversity. The stories of survival and courage began to emerge, underscoring the human spirit's resilience. First responders recounted harrowing tales of bravery as they navigated the wreckage, risking their own lives to save others. These accounts became a testament to the extraordinary efforts during an unfathomable crisis. As we reflect on this poignant chapter in history, it's essential to carry forward the lessons learned and honor those who were lost. By fostering compassion and vigilance, we create a legacy of remembrance that empowers the nation to pursue peace and security for all. On that fateful day, as news broke of the Pentagon attack, anxiety rippled through the nation. Families frantically sought information about their loved ones, desperate for any sign of hope in the turmoil. The media highlighted stories of heroism amidst chaos. Everyday individuals became symbols of bravery as they faced unimaginable horrors. They rushed towards danger, proving that courage often emerges at the darkest moments. In the days that followed, tributes poured in, from spontaneous memorials to national ceremonies, signifying a collective resolve. Flags adorned homes and public spaces, reminding everyone of the values that bind them together. In the weeks after September 11, 2001, communities rallied together, demonstrating unwavering support for one another. Vigil candlelight gatherings held across the nation provided solace, fostering a sense of belonging amid loss. Stories of hope began to surface, as people shared experiences of resilience, showing that the human spirit could rise even in the face of great adversity. Schools incorporated lessons on empathy and civic duty, ensuring the tragedy served as a catalyst for positive change. Local organizations mobilized to assist the affected, offering financial aid and emotional support, bridging gaps where devastation had struck hardest. In the aftermath of the attacks, the nation found itself at a crossroads, grappling with profound questions about safety and security. As discussions unfolded, leaders from various sectors came together, acknowledging that the status quo could no longer suffice. Policy changes were implemented swiftly, restructuring the framework that governed national defense and public safety. Surveillance became an integral part of security protocol, extending beyond airports into various public spaces. Airport screenings intensified, with passengers enduring longer waits but a collective understanding that such measures were necessary for peace of mind. Community workshops on preparedness emerged, empowering citizens with knowledge on how to respond in emergencies. Schools introduced programs to teach students about safety, ensuring the next generation understood the importance of vigilance. Activism flourished, as people advocated for change while honoring the memories of those lost. This collective effort to transform heartbreak into action marked the beginning of a long journey toward healing and resilience. In the years following the attacks, anniversaries became poignant reminders of that tragic day, as Americans gathered both in solemn reflection and celebration of unity. Memorial services were held, allowing families and friends to honor their lost loved ones while sharing stories of love and bravery that defined their lives. Communities painted murals, created scholarships, and participated in charity events, eternally linking the future to the past, embodying the resilience that arose from the ashes of despair. As legislation emerged, emphasizing security and cooperation, the nation took proactive steps to ensure that the sacrifices made were never forgotten, knitting tighter the fabric of society through shared purpose and commitment to peace. Across the nation, people grappled with their grief, yet found solace in the shared understanding that unity could emerge from tragedy. Local heroes, once ordinary citizens, grew into symbols of resilience, their stories becoming woven into the narrative of national recovery and determination. Inspirational tales flourished in community centers, libraries, and online, where the human spirit's capacity to heal and uplift was showcased. Neighborhoods formed support networks, creating safe spaces for dialogues about feelings and fears. This widespread willingness to connect laid the groundwork for a future where empathy and compassion would guide interactions, fostering a society that prioritized connection over division and understanding over fear. Through storytelling and shared experiences, the nation learned valuable lessons from the past, embracing the importance of compassion and cooperation. Non-profits focusing on peace building emerged, promoting initiatives to encourage dialogues across cultural divides. This collective action not only reinforced the commitment to security but also built bridges among communities that once felt isolated or divided. Schools expanded their curricula to include lessons on tolerance, equipping young minds with the tools to foster understanding rather than animosity. Memorials transformed into spaces of reflection and education, inviting people to not just remember but engage meaningfully with the legacy of those lost. The enduring spirit of the American people continued to shine brightly, inspiring individuals to take an active role in shaping a better future. On each anniversary, as the nation paused in remembrance, it became a powerful reminder that healing is an ongoing journey, demanding collective effort and unwavering faith in a more hopeful tomorrow. As the years rolled on, the memory of that tragic day became a catalyst for numerous initiatives aimed at promoting peace and understanding across diverse communities. Schools initiated programs that encouraged students to engage in discussions about tolerance, emphasizing the importance of empathy in an increasingly complex world. Local governments partnered with community organizations to host events that showcased cultural diversity, allowing people from different backgrounds to share their stories and experiences. With each gathering, the spirit of unity flourished, reinforcing the belief that collective resilience could lead to a brighter, more harmonious future. As the community came together, the shared stories of loss transformed into powerful narratives of hope. Local leaders rallied support, organizing events that celebrated diversity and fostered connections. Through these efforts, a legacy emerged, one defined by remembrance and action, ensuring that the lessons of resilience, unity, and compassion would echo through generations. As the nation progresses, the commitment to honor the fallen continues, staying vigilant against the challenges ahead while forging a path toward a future filled with peace,